Hey guys, so looking for new horror games? Then you're in the right video. We start the video with A.I.L.A, a new horror game developed by the Brazilian studio Pulsatrix Studios, known for their previous work on the game Phobia, Saint Dinfna Hotel. The game puts you in the role of a game tester, who is being tormented by an artificial intelligence named A.I.L.A. This AI creates disturbing horror experiences that exploit your deepest and darkest fears. With a combination of an intriguing narrative, stunning graphics, and a unique approach to artificial intelligence, A.I.L.A promises to be an interesting addition to the horror genre. The next game on the list is Dark Fracture, a psychological horror game that promises an intense and immersive experience. The game is set in a constantly changing world where reality and nightmares collide. The player takes on the role of a tormented soul, walking on the edge of madness as they descend into the darkest depths of the human psyche. This journey is not only physical but also psychological, leading the player to question everything they see and confront their inner demons. Dark Fracture addresses dense and heavy themes, reflecting on the fragility of the human mind. Aunt Fatima is a horror game in development that promises a scary experience. The game puts you in the role of a person kidnapped by Aunt Fatima and her husband, and your mission is to escape from the house. The game focuses on solving puzzles, searching for items, and opening doors to find the way out. However, you need to be careful not to be caught by Aunt Fatima, who roams the house. If she finds you, you will be pursued. The narrative unfolds in a claustrophobic setting, where every move must be calculated to avoid detection.
الو خير وديتي
The story of Tormented Souls 2 will take players to Puerto Miller, an isolated village in South America with a dark and terrifying past. The protagonist, Caroline Walker, will return to face new challenges and unravel the mysteries that haunt the village. The game will maintain survival horror gameplay inspired by classics like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, with fixed camera angles and optional tank controls. Players will need to explore frightening environments, solve puzzles, and fight terrifying creatures. Tormented Souls 2 promises a tense and claustrophobic atmosphere, with dark settings and jump scare elements.
Dad, where are you?
Beyond the Darkness is a horror and adventure game that promises an emotional experience. The game revolves around a little girl named Millie, who finds herself lost in a world full of distorted memories and nightmares. The main goal is to help Millie face her fears and find her parents, using light as her only weapon against the dark forces surrounding her. The worlds Millie explores are distorted and surreal, reflecting her memories and fears. This visual approach not only creates a tense atmosphere, but also allows for a deeper exploration of themes of loss and overcoming.
Walking through the fog.
We can try to find a way that would allow you to pick up the pieces in a place where we put many old, unwanted, or unnecessary items. And that's why you have to be very careful while browsing it.
Don't Be Afraid 2 blends elements of an escape room with a dark narrative. The game is set in a horrific mansion, where players must face their fears and figure out how to escape from a nightmare intertwined with reality. The game's visual style is unsettling and surreal, contributing to the sense of disorientation and fear. The combination of psychological horror elements with escape room mechanics promises to keep players on their toes as they explore the mysteries of the mansion and try to unravel its secrets.
See? There's nothing to be afraid of.
Post-Trauma is a tribute to classic survival horror games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil, combining traditional gameplay mechanics with modern visuals and a chilling soundtrack. The game uses fixed camera angles to create a tense and claustrophobic atmosphere, featuring detailed and frightening environments that promise to offer a truly terrifying experience. The player takes on the role of Roman, a tormented train engineer who wakes up in a surreal dimension after a panic attack. Roman finds himself in a world full of distorted architecture and horrifying creatures, and must unravel the mysteries of his surroundings to find a way back home.
Trust me.
You think you can escape what you've done?
I think I can try.
It's time.
Sofie the Echoes is an immersive action-adventure game that blends elements of psychological thriller with deep exploration. The game puts the player in the shoes of Sofie, a determined mother who embarks on a dark journey to save her family. The story is marked by elements of psychological suspense, where every choice made by the player can have significant consequences. In the game, players will guide Sofie through combat, exploration, and puzzles in a world full of mysteries and haunting landscapes.
Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough. I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build.
Waffle Willie is a first-person survival horror game being released for PC. The game is set in Sweetwater, a once idyllic suburban neighborhood now shrouded in terror. You must escape from a haunted ice cream truck known as Waffle Willie while uncovering the sinister secrets hidden in the shadows. The game revolves around the ghost of Willie, an ice cream truck driver convicted of murder. Willie's spirit has taken on an unexpected and terrifying form, possessing his old ice cream truck. The last game on the list is Little Nightmares 3. In this new title, players will follow Lo and Alone, two new characters who must face their childhood fears while trying to escape from a dark world full of monsters. The game can be played in both single-player and online cooperative mode, allowing players to join forces to overcome challenges together. The game maintains the unique atmosphere that characterizes the series, with a strong focus on suspense elements. Well, that was the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you next time.